Alright guys, so I'm installing my front and rear dash cam, right? So as you can see, I already took the A-pillars off, right? Well, the airbag, you know, that's what's right here. Took that trim off. I got my dash cam right here. Okay, all I did was remove down here, as if you're about to change the cabin filters. There's videos on YouTube showing you how to do that. So remove everything here as if you're about to change the cabin filter. Okay, so I stick my camera here with the 3M tape. I'm gonna obviously clean this up, push it up there, but all I did was take the wire, run it here. Again, that's gonna get tucked in up there so you don't see it. But after we do that, here's a view like this. You see it up there? You're just gonna tuck it all the way down the headliner. We're gonna run it down this trim right here, and then by the weather strip right here, we're gonna peel it back, run it down, okay? And then this little section right here, we're gonna send it under there. And now let me show you the bottom. We're gonna tap in, well, not tap, I bought fuse taps, right, which is these. Okay, we need one for the battery. Oh, hold on. So that's a 5 amp fuse, and then I put in an extra one, and this one here is a 20 amp fuse, and I added a 7.5 amp fuse with it. Now one is for the battery, and one is, you know, is for your always on, the accessory I should say. So this is the front glove box. Hold on, let's get this thing straight. Right here, that blank spot, that's where the 20 amp goes. And to the right here, above that 5, that's where the accessory fuse went. So once you put it in there, then you would be able to record while the car is off, and you won't kill your battery. At least with the Viafo, the one that I have, it have this cutoff right here where I could set it, so if it drops to below a certain voltage, it would come up, it would cut off to save the car from dying. But anyway, so that's what I did. We ran it down there. We're gonna bring it straight down here, and then lock it up. Also, you're gonna need to ground your fuse. These wires right here, right? You see, we got this one. I grounded mine. It's gonna be right here, and then we're gonna put everything back on, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. There's no need to make a long video on this. Again, the hardest part is removing the glove box down here, the cover that is. And if you don't know, your cabin filters is right in there. That's your cabin filters. But anyway, matter of fact, hold on, we got one more thing. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. So this is the rear camera, right? So same thing, I'm gonna run it right up there, feed it back, and I'm gonna run it along the headliner going all the way back and stick it on in the back there. So let me get that all ran, and I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so I ran the wire, ran it here, as you see it right here, this black wire, ran it behind the weather strip back here. Thank you. Ran it through here behind the weather strip, straight in there. Oh, I'm messing it up, but you can see it. It's in there by the blue part. It's sitting in there. Ran it straight down, all the way down under here. For example, you can see it there. I brought it, tucked it under here, ran it here. All right, we just tuck it up, tuck it under all the way, right back up, and here it is. And then at this point, you just attach it on. My camera getting kind of blurry. You just attach it on right here. You just attach it onto the fuse. When I run the back, I'll show you guys. Okay, just a quick update. So the rear camera, I ran it under here. You can see it going right here, right under the strip. It's right here, it's right here. Tucked it alongside. I still got to tuck that piece in. Now we go back here. Right, and here it is. So we still got all this. I'm gonna feed it up here, and then we're gonna run it up. I guess I'm gonna have to loosen this up and then run it there and then mount it back there. Nothing special about that one. You guys can figure that out if you're actually doing it. But as far as just if you only have one camera, the way I showed you. So here it is. All right, I got two cables because it's, you know, front and rear camera. We ran it under here. Again, I'm gonna tuck this up here, feed it straight on top, come on down, send them down there, tuck it in the weather strip, ran it down. The first one come here and go back up, and the other one goes to the back. Now, as far as under here, let me show you how to close this up. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. All right, let's get down here. Okay, hopefully I could get this camera to stop focusing all over the place. Lock screen. Okay, so the 20 I want to say millimeter, the 20 amp fuse. Okay, 20 amp fuse, it's kind of small here, goes back in that spot. So hold on, this way actually. Let me just get, hold on. Like that. That's the 20. Okay. And the 5 goes right over there. Right there. That's the 5. In place. 20 is in place. Now, we still need to ground it, okay? Ground will be this. I'm gonna use this right here. So, I'm just gonna put it under there and tighten this real quick by hand just to show you that it has power. Okay, that's where that goes. But actually, you also want to disconnect your battery before you get started, because you're gonna be, you know, I unplugged this right here from the, let me just fix this. Let's plug this back in. Hold on. Okay, I plugged back in that socket real quick. So I was gonna say, you also want to disconnect the negative battery terminal. So let me just put that terminal back on and then check to make sure my cameras is working. Okay, so let's check from the driver side. Shows power to the camera. There it goes. Now let's check the one in the back. And as you see, car is off. The light is only on because the door is open, but camera is on. And this one. So there's no way to tell this one is on because there's no light, but it's on. Matter of fact, I can look on the, let's have it, we can have it facing outside a little bit. Let's leave it right there, hopefully it don't fall. Now, when I look on the main camera, I should be able to see that camera. So if you press this, this should change the view, I believe. Hold on, you have right there, that little view right there, that's the back camera, and this one here, that's the main camera. So everything is working. Now just time to close everything back up. All right, real quick for the ground now. Let me show you what I did. Remember this part right here? I pointed it out earlier. Hold on. Right there, that I was going to use the ground. I used a little bit of electrical tape to tape that terminal onto the metal part. That way, when I raise all of, when I raise all of this up, it's still holding on, and I could put the screw and catch it in place, because it's difficult to get when you put this back together. It would make sense when you're actually doing it, but all I did was use electrical tape to hold that in place right there. All right guys, let me show you. I'm pretty much done. Everything is closed back up under here. Like I said, the part where I showed you guys where I had the electrical tape, it was right here. Obviously on the inside, that way when you put the bolt back in, it holds on to the ground. But as you see, the strip is all back together. Everything is back together. Looking up here, all that's back on. Clean. As you can see, we got power, even though the car is off, right? You see the car is off, we got power, because that's that the accessory, right? It's running, and we got the can't even think what I want to say, but everything is connected. So let's go on the driver's side now and see. Okay, we're on the driver's side. As you see, it's on. The vehicle is off, so let's start it up. And there you go, it's still on. Now it's under display mode, where it turns off the screen after like a minute. But yeah, as you see, everything is still good, and front and rear camera works just fine. This little top view right here, that's the rear camera. But yeah, everything is on. And that's how you install. So this is actually the only video on Instagram showing you how to use the front fuse box compared to the one in the trunk. So only one on the whole of YouTube. How about that? I've been searching like 2 weeks plus and I couldn't find anything, so made my own. Anyway, 6MT life. Don't forget, check out reamsfootwear.com. Get your sneakers on there. That's a channel sponsor. Until then, let's continue to make it a blue movie.